So I've got my Skorva Bed Beams in. I got the brackets off of eBay. In fact, actually, I got them on Amazon. They were like a couple of quid for a pair, as opposed to trying to buy the IKEA ones made for the Skorva beams. But these are plenty strong enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the sheet of ply for the bed base basically into two. So I'll have two sections, one running from the back to the middle, obviously, and one from the middle to the front. I've put a bit of batten on here so that when I bring the ply base up, I'll finish it off flush with the top of that. Sorry, zoom out. Flush with there, and then I'll get some furniture board to link up from there to there. It'll still be a removable 3 foot plus couple of inches, two sections. Just so that if I ever need to use the van as a van, I can whip that bed out quite easily. But while it's in place, it looks neat, cot-like, which is what I want. And then once that face is all on there, I can face off the two end panels and have it looking a little closer to being finished. Still not certain what I'm going to be doing on the walls yet. My original plan was some LVT planks, but I might just carpet that for ease, saves me having to do anything floor prep or wall prep, I should say. And then I may put some small cupboards up there, just some little small ones for extra storage. But we'll see what's like once the bed's in place, see how much room there actually is in bed before I decide on that. But yeah, it's coming on now. So I've just got to cut the base for the bed. I'm going to drill out a lot of holes through the ply for ventilation, but obviously not too many so that it weakens the bed too much. I don't want that splitting in the night. That'll be all down to Lisa's weight, obviously, not mine, because I'm very slim and slender. But no, in all seriousness, once I get the bed actually in place and made up, it'll give me a better idea of how the back's working. I haven't committed to cutting the doors yet, just in case I either lower that or have to raise it with another piece or whatever. That was an off cut, I didn't cut that specifically for it, so you know, I haven't really wasted anything. I think I cut about 1 3/4 of the width of it, so I didn't really lose anything. But if it works, it works. If not, I don't mind changing it, it's fine. But yeah, that's where I'm up to at the moment. I also ran the electrics from the water pumps through conduit, all behind, underneath the end frame, in through the wall behind where the fridge is going to go, and up to my control panel. So now I can turn both the cold system water pump and the hot system water pump off individually by switch, which is quite a nice thing to be able to do up there after all these weeks of fiddling around down here. I've also run the around the side. I've also run the duct in for the hot air into the shower. Finish that off with a bracket. So now I must admit the front of the van is getting very toasty. I'm just running the system through, boiling up the water, which you're supposed to do sort of periodically. So that's why that's all running. But yeah, kitchen's kind of together. Fridge is coming Monday, which is going to go in there. Then obviously there'll be a hob cooker sort of set up. I'm not quite certain what I'm going to do yet down this end. Then I can get on and build these high level cabinets, and then I'm going to put a false box in here to put all my controls in, all my electrics. I'll get a couple of plug sockets, a couple of double plug sockets in there as well, and it should be all nice and neat and tidy without coming out too far, so it should still have plenty of usable work surface. I'm a bit undecided yet. I might, because I've got quite quite a decent sized worktop there. I might put in a rack of some description up here, up against that wall, for storage of some description. I've got plenty of options there. The alleyway's worked up, gangway I should say, up towards the bedroom entrance. Obviously the shower door's not in yet, but yeah, it's all coming together now. Water system's all tight, so yeah, diesel heater control I've run up here as well now, so all that came up through the conduit. So yeah, I'll tidy all that up when I obviously build that little cabinet. But yeah, loads of little jobs done without really looking like I've made major progress, but it's all starting to come together.